It is that time of year again, but it's a little bit earlier this year, and we'll find out about those dates. Right now at Tim Hortons, it is time for the Smile Cookie, helping out charities in your community. I'm here with franchise owner in Stony Creek. This is Chris. Chris, thanks for having us today. This is so great. I'm really excited to actually decorate and try the Smile Cookies, but that's not yet. That's coming up. Tell me a little bit about the program.
So the program originated in 1996, and it started in Hamilton, and we basically were helping the Hamilton hospitals, the children's hospitals, and we had a week just to donate money to the charities.
I love that. Over 600 charities.
Yes.
So they're far and wide, right?
Yes, across Canada.
That's amazing. Statistics, numbers, how much money have you guys raised?
So since the inception, it was $90 million. Yeah, and last year was our best year at $15 million.
1 year, you
Yes.
made $15 million.
Yes.
Wow. What makes Smile Cookies so awesome? Why Smile Cookies?
I think it's the involvement with our communities, right?
Yeah.
It's our commitment with our teams. We get good volunteers, right? And so we're very fortunate for that support. It's a good way for us to give back.
And every cookie makes a difference, right?
Yes. Yes.
So every cookie, all of the proceeds.
100% of the proceeds are given back to Food Share and Food for Kids.
That's amazing. I
Yes.
love that. And we are going to be heading to Food Share and Food for Kids to check out so you can see exactly where your money is going, because let's face it is all about the community. When can I get a cookie?
Starting May 1st to May 7th, and you can get it at your participating Tim Hortons location, or you can pre-order and we'll have that ready for you.
Really?
Yes.
So, if I want Smile Cookies Monday through Friday, I can be strategic about this, and I can just order one every single day and have 7 Smile Cookies.
Absolutely. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Okay, 3 Smile Cookies a day, yeah, all right. Okay, coming up, we are going to be heading out to Hamilton Food Share. We're also going to be heading to Food Bank. So, Food for Kids, there's a lot coming up. Don't go anywhere. Stay with us on Morning Live. Food for Kids, that is where we are now, and we have joined Kathy, and we're just about to pack some food. Tell me a little bit about the program, Kathy.
So our program serves the highest need kids in Hamilton that are suffering from food insecurity. So
Okay.
a lot of kids in Hamilton go to school and have breakfast and lunch and snacks while they're at school, Monday through Friday.
Yep.
But then what happens on the weekends and during
Right.
summer months when those student nutrition programs are not available?
Then what happens?
That's where our program comes in. So
Okay.
every week, a team of volunteers comes in, just like we're doing today.
Awesome.
And we pack food bags for kids.
Okay.
For 1,425 kids in Hamilton. And we pack 2 breakfasts, 2 lunches, and 4 snacks for every single weekend. And
I
so
love that.
prior to the weekend, we have a group of volunteers that come in.
Yep.
And they deliver these food bags that we're packing out to 75 schools in Hamilton.
Wow. So a lot of kids are being reached by this program. How did this program get started?
So we started about 10 years ago when our founder realized that there was a gap, that these kids that were struggling and really relying on their schools for nutrition during the week didn't have access to healthy food on the weekends.
Yeah.
And so that's where our program started and grew to where we are today.
Wow.
And throughout the summer, we operate our program through grocery cards.
Okay, so that was my next question. So what happens during the summer if you guys are doing stuff on the weekends and in the summertime?
Exactly. We're providing those grocery cards so that caregivers and kids can still purchase the food that they need, even while schools are closed.
That's amazing. I love this initiative. I think it is so important.
Thank
I
you.
love the fact that we've got great volunteers that have been helping us out today.
We do.
And of course, Sparky is here. And you guys have a great relationship.
We really do. The Hamilton Professional Firefighters Association is always there for us, no matter what we need, even if it's Sparky packing with us today. And we always have such great support from our volunteers that do everything with us, from fundraising to packing every week, delivering to our schools. Pretty much anything we need, our volunteers are there to help us.
Okay, so when we finish packing our food bag, we give them to Shannon.
We give them to Shannon, and Shannon is going to organize all of these bins into routes.
Okay.
And these routes will probably have 3 to 4 to 5 schools in them. And then when our volunteers come, they pick up their route and they disperse out to those schools. So these bins of food that Shannon's arranging right now have probably 6 or 7 bags of food in them. And she's putting them in Route A right now, and our driver for Route A will pick them up. And two of the things that are most important to us in our program are the fact that it's discreet and it's delivered in a non-stigmatizing way at the school. So our bins are not labeled, our bags are not labeled.
It's easy for the kids.
It's easy for the kids, and we want to make sure that there's no challenges in accessing our program.
I love that. I love that. Well, thank you so much for letting us be a part of it
Thank
today.
you.
Okay, well, I'm hanging out with Karen Randall now, and we are at Hamilton Food Share, another one of the organizations that money from the Smile Cookies from Tim Hortons gets distributed to. So they split it with Food for Kids 50-50, which is so great. I love that it is staying local from your local Tim Hortons. What happens when you guys get the funds from the Tim Hortons? Where do you distribute it?
So Hamilton Food Share currently raises and distributes food to 16 organizations across the city who run 23 hunger relief programs, so emergency food banks and hot meal programs. So the money that's raised through the Smile Cookie campaign comes to us and supports our food raising efforts and gets distributed across every corner of the city.
Wow, that's incredible. So how many specifically did you say?
16 organizations, 23 programs.
16 different organizations and 23 programs, and it all starts here.
Yes.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay, we've got priority foods. I know you've got a fresh fruit policy.
Yes, so our policy currently is to ensure that 50% of the food we raise is fresh and frozen, that we're raising food that meets people's nutritional needs. It's not just about giving them whatever food we have, but ensuring that we're able to keep people healthy when they're coming to a food bank, that they have access to good foods for their family. We currently are raising probably about 65% of the food is fresh and frozen, and it helps us meet that need in the community.
Yeah, because quite often when you're going to donate or when you're going to visit a food bank, they tell you what they need and what they're kind of missing. Do you find that you're in need or missing a lot of items that are specific?
Well, right now, I would say there's a crisis taking place in Hamilton in the emergency food sector. Food bank visits have gone up 40% over last year. Last March, there were about 8,500 visits to emergency food banks. This March, there were almost 12,000.
Wow.
So for us, it's really about finding ways to bring in more food to ensure that our food banks and meal programs can meet that increased need. So there's always a need for more food to come in.
Now, how would you say is the best way for people to donate? So if I'm going grocery shopping, you know, what should I be doing?
Well, I would say the best way for people to donate is in a way that is most meaningful to them. For some people, it's doing food drives. For some people, it's going grocery shopping with their kids, letting their kids pick some of the things they would want so that families who come to a food bank have access to it. And also some people make cash donations. And as you know, Hamilton Food Share, for every $1 donated, can raise $5 worth of food to put out to the system.
Is an and I just recently learned that that is an incredible feat. Because I mean, I go grocery shopping and I think $5 is really not going a long way, even if. But that's amazing.
Yeah, we have incredible donors in the food industry who donate tens of thousands of pounds of food every week. Through our food raising and our food purchasing programs, we're able to maintain that 1 in 5.
All right, so moral of the story, it is time to get a Smile Cookie. That's what it is time to do, because 100 of the proceeds raised for the Smile Cookie campaign go to supporting wonderful organizations just like this. Thanks so much, Karen.
Thank you.
Okay, Sparky, I love this. Volunteer firefighter helper. This is so great. I'm doing the eyeball. Okay, it's not that perfect, Linda. You're right. It's not as easy as it looks. Smile Cookies. This is the campaign that's running from May 1st to May 7th. Linda, I think we need to mention one important thing.
And what is that?
Prices have gone up. They're now $1.50. But it doesn't matter because all proceeds go to, I was going to put a nose. Proceeds go to local charities to help out people living in Hamilton. Okay, how do you make the perfect Smile Cookie, Linda?
All right, hand it over.
Uh-oh, now she's going to show us. Okay, now we're in trouble. I think, whoa!
Oh no, it exploded on me.
That's okay.
All right. Careful, it just start with the little eyeballs
Okay.
and be careful. It's running everywhere. And then
You're doing it even though it exploded on you. You are a veteran. This
Extreme
is incredible.
veteran.
She's killing it. She's doing it one-handed, Sparky. We did a miserable job.
and there we go.
Okay, we'll take it back now. Here you go, Sparky. Oh no, I don't want to get blue on. Oh, you already
Food fight.
Oh my gosh, I love this. How long have you been making smile cookies?
Whenever it started, however long ago that was.
Oh no.
Okay, she just ruined it.
But you know what? When you get a smile cookie, not everyone looks as perfect as yours.
Oh, no, I just ruined it too. So.
Right? Like you really have to, I think it's fun to kind of make them a little bit different. Because not everyone has the same smile, right?
That is so true.
Okay, so starting May the 1st, you can come to your local participating Tim Hortons, get yourself a smile cookie, and if the squiggly lips don't do it for you, well, at least you know I made the cookie.
There, I'm making you feel better here.
Right? There we go. That one looks like a clown smile. Okay. Ugh. All right, thanks for having us to your Tim Hortons. We've had a great time. We have learned how to make the perfect and not so perfect smile cookie.
No problem.
Thanks so much, Sparky, for being here.
Oh, this one's not working.
That's okay. Lots more coming up. Stay with us on Morning Live.